Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Himayatullah Khan, and I am going to explain how we can manage data files in SPSS, how can we do descriptive data analysis and inferential statistics. So let us start with a data file which is denoted as implies data save, and in this data there are 474 observations, so it's quite a big file. And here I have about let me go to variable u. There are 10 variables. The first variable is id, that is id of the student, then gender of the respondent, that is male and female, then the birth date, education, job category, salary, beginning salary, job time, experience, previous experience, and then minority. So in this there are some categorical variables. That is, gender is a categorical variable which has two categories, that is male and female. Male is coded as 1 and female is coded as 2. Another categorical variable is, that is, employment category or job category, and this variable has been coded 1 as clerical, 2 as a custodial staff, and 3 as managerial staff. There is also another categorical variable which is minority, and it has two categories, 1 and 0. 1 means that a particular respondent belongs to minority class, where 0 means that that particular respondent does not belong to minority class. There are also some quantitative variable like salary, beginning salary, previous experience, and so on. So let me first start with descriptive analysis of the data. So I'll go to data view, and I have these variables here. So first of all, I would like to analyze categorical or descriptive variables. So I'll start with the analyze, and under analyze I will go to descriptive statistics, and for descriptive statistics I will go to frequency. Remember that whenever we have categorical variables, we will use frequencies rather than descriptives, and when we have quantitative variables, then we will have to calculate descriptives. Descriptives like minimum, maximum, average, standard deviation, variance, median, mode, and so on. So let me go to the analysis of categorical variables. So I will click on frequencies, and after frequency, let us suppose I want to analyze gender variable. So I'll scoot gender variable to the variable list, and if I click OK, then I have analyzed this variable gender as here. So it gives me basically the frequency distribution of the gender variable. So out of the total of 474 respondents, 258, which constitutes 54% of the total sample, and 216 are females, which constitute about 46% of the total. So 54% of the total sample are male respondent, and 56% of the total respondents belong to are female, and they are out of the total sample. Let me see another variable which is a descriptive variable, but which has more than two categories, and that is job category. In job categories I have three categories, that is clerical, custodial, and managerial. So I will also calculate the frequency distribution of the job category. So let me bring back gender variable to the data, and send the employment category to the variables list, and I will press OK, and now I have another frequency distribution here for employment category, and out of the total sample of 474, around about 77% are clerical, and 5 or 6% are custodial, and about 18% belong to manager. So the total number of clerical staff is 363, which constitutes 77% of the total sample. 27 of the total is belongs to custodial staff, which constitutes around about 6%. 84% of the total are managerial staff, which constitutes around about 18%. So this is frequency distribution. Let me also check one more variable, that is minority, and minority has two classes, and I can also calculate or compute or make the frequency table of this particular variable, which is minority. So let me bring this here, and let me send the minority variable, which is here, to this place, and press OK. It will give me the frequency distribution of a minority class. If you look at this table, then 78% of the total respondents does not belong to minority. 104, which constitutes around about 22%, they belong to minority. I can also make frequency distribution of all the three categorical variables in one go, and the method would be that let me go to analyze, then descriptives, and then frequencies, and let me scoot one by one. So I would start with gender. This is categorical variable. Then I have job category, that is also a categorical variable, and then the minority. So I want to have frequency distributions of all the three categorical variables in one go. So you see, this is gender, this is employment category, and this is minority classification. So now I will press OK, and it will give me frequency distribution of all the three variables, and it can be seen here on this screen. So if you look at this screen, frequency table, the first frequency table is that of gender. Again, same as I discussed before. This is the employment category, three categories: clerical, custodial, manager, and similarly this is the minority classification. So it is up to you. You can make a frequency distribution of a variable one by one, or you can do the same kind of descriptive analysis for various variables at the same time. I hope you understood this. Thank you.